So Darren and Michelle, what do we feel are the major challenges that publishers face today?
Controlling their cost base has been a factor for a lot of years. And in response to that, over the last 20, 25 years, the immediate response to that has been to outsource some aspects of publishing. The whole industry then was created on the back of outsourcing publishing production, and mainly centred in hubs of India, China being one of the biggest, and a whole load of companies evolved from that. And that was what we're talking about here, and immediately we're talking about the outsourcing of the technical aspect of production. And then when you look at outsourcing and offshoring, and the next component to consider, the publishers considered, was how could they, one of the most expensive aspects of publishing production is copy editing, now editorial, indexing, proofreading, which adds a huge cost base to publishing. Publishers have been reasonably successful in outsourcing the editorial component of production in journals, particularly in scientific journals. As long as the data reads reasonably okay, nobody's looking at the context of what the author's trying to say too much. But what's really having a huge impact now on the overall industry is really that technical outsourcing, which was based on a business process outsourcing concept, is all but over due to the evolution of technology. And so really what's happening is the technical aspect of our business has ended up in the cloud and is integrating much more closely with publisher systems. So all of those thousands of people where those components were outsourced to, while it's still there, and a lot of our competitors would be in denial of this change. Whereas I would have foreseen when I started the business, this was to me was the opportunity, because I couldn't see this lasting any longer. That doesn't mean that the offshoring model is over. It's far from it, because again, our vision, my vision from the very beginning was really to look at the industry in India and think, okay, and realising its limitations, but also realising there's an awful lot of really great stuff here. But that is really to bring the whole thing full circle, and you're looking at a complete evolution of what we would see as outsourcing, offshoring, and how that all plays out now, which really over the next couple of years will pan out to a new set of partners for publishers in terms of how they manage and outsource very much how they outsource the technical aspect of production and manage the editorial component, which is managed both in an onshore and an offshore environment.